Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Gaya with the delivery. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Drills what shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Dani Olmo. Some really good ball movement. Real chance! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rice, hangs one, and a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Spread to the right. Oh, super big chance! Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme. And he's managed to gift it back. Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Floated through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free, and it's played it, and the shot! And no mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neatly clipped into space. Cannavaro. Pele. Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. It'll be a throw-in. Dumfries. Gaya. Newcastle looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Pele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Newcastle presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Newcastle find a position of real strength now. And it's made its way to him. Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Nicely spread. And here's Azar. Ball's gone out of play.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Shevchenko going after that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Not the most accurate pass. Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's the end of the first 45. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Newcastle absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Newcastle marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured. Rice! And again! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram, shot, surely! And the keeper's well positioned.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Azar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Azar. Dani Olmo. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Marcó en el minuto 57.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3. Dani Olmo, this is a promising build-up. Dani Olmo, who is rarely short on confidence. Yamal, it's Camavinga. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram. More and more pressure on the ball here. Dumfries. Koundé, Yamal, now it's Shevchenko, out towards the flank, pinches it off him. Newcastle needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looks as... Can he finish? Well taken goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's there to clear it. Saliba. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's looking wide. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Dumfries. Quality ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Pacho. Over to the right flank. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, good spread. Hazard. Now there's decent chance! And he scores! It's offside and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Rice. Now it's Aguero. Distributed tidily. Rafinha going forward. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard has crossed into the middle. Camavinga. Rafinha. A heavy challenge. Dumfries. And it's Olmo. And here's Cruyff.
4 minutos de descuento.
That has been slung wide. And that's played in low. Dembele. That's good running with the ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Navarro. Now Saliba. And that will be it. Newcastle really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Pele, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Some really good ball movement. And Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Pele really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Spread to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Sneijder. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Pele. Bellingham. Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. Good ball, good take. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Newcastle are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Kimmich. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. That's destined for the flank. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 7.
Newcastle are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Spread it left. Diaz. And it's lofted through here. And that is headed for the middle. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff stood up well to him there. Olise! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, who's going to be first to this? Showing good feet. And here's Dani Olmo. There's the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Azar. That is good alertness. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Cruyff. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Van Dijk. Haaland. Looking to play him in. And that's played in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Azar. Rodri. Dumfries. Spread out to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Sneijder. And it's Rodri. And here's Cruyff. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Schneider standing over it. He's rising!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Newcastle really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Azar. And this is Cruyff. Tele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a sweeping cross. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Diaz. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's just a little long.
Newcastle.
It's Snyder! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Newcastle are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. Newcastle up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Newcastle have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here is the first touch of the second half. Newcastle leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is well cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Haaland played out to the left flank. And Calafiori. He's in plenty of space here. Diaz receives it in a wide position. Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. And he's whipped it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's taking no chances there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem.
And a shot! It's a loose ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The attendances for this match is
Cruyff
29,950.
being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Haaland! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Oh, it's played into the area. Punched away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Dani Olmo looking for options for movement. Haaland is flagged offside. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Newcastle still have the cards to affect this game. Azar. Dumfries. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rodri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Dani Olmo has a look up and delivers. Kimmich deals with that. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dani Olmo. And here's the chance to counter. And they're quick to get it back. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And that could set him on his way. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Azar, passing nice and neat.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's played it in low. And that was very necessary. Pele. Pele will not want to... It's Pele! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Pele has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Jude Bellingham. Number 17. Dani Olmo. Coming on the field. Number 10. Lionel Messi. Number 18. Vinicius Jr.
So their fourth corner of the game. Timber clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And it's Schneider. Pele, he has found the way. Decent chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 85 minutes
A
in,
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Arsenal have their third corner. There's no sort of quality on that. And that has gone straight into touch.
there will be
5 minutes to add.
at a time.
Calafiori. And the return pass. David Villa. Pele over to the right flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Griezmann. David Villa. Can he get it through? Now it's Villa. And he's running through. Oh, great chance! And the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so... And we're done. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Newcastle definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.